Hello everyone, I'm Cadet Second Lieutenant Marcus Velazquez, and I'll be one of this year's flight commanders. In this video, I'll be going over forward march and halt, which are the two commands that we use to start and stop marching. Marching is one of the most essential parts of drilling. It's the foundation for a bunch of other commands that can be called while drilling. It's the most important way that we use to get from one point to another while in formation. It's just a more formal way of walking. I'll now give you guys a demonstration on what this looks like. Flight of 10! Halt! Forward! March! Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, flight! Halt! So first, I'm going to show you guys what it's like to do forward march. Now, when forward march is called, you first take a step, a roughly 24-inch step, with your left foot. At the same time, this is when you begin your arm swings. Your right arm steps out at the same time as you take a step with your left foot, and your left arm swings out at the same time you take a step with your right foot. And once you start, it's pretty easy. It's just like normal walking. It should feel pretty normal to you. Cadence is also pretty easy. When the commander calls left, you take a step with your left. When they call right, it's the step with your right. So it's basically left, right, left, right, left, right. While marching, it's important to keep correct arm swings. And that looks like this. Your elbow should be not bent, it should be straight. And you should be swinging 6 inches out front and 3 inches out back. Now this is the correct form, 6 and 3. This is what we call it. You don't want to be swinging too much. At the same time, you don't want to be swinging too little. The correct form is straight elbow, 6 and 3, 6 and 3. With forward march and marching out of the way, I'll now show you how to do halt. Halt can be called on either foot. So let's say, for instance, left, right, flight, halt. As soon as halt's called, you take one more step, you take one last step, and you put your feet together at 45 degrees in the position of attention, and you stop doing your arm swings. One way I like to practice halting is called step together. So in this, you should be counting your own cadence, so like left, right, flight, halt. And as soon as you call halt, on those final 2 steps, you say step together to show that you're taking one extra step and then putting your feet together. Let me try that again. Flight, halt, step together. I would now like to address a problem that I sometimes see new cadets making, and that is stepping out with your right foot instead of your left foot for forward march. If you were to step out with your right foot, that would mean 2 things. One, your count would be off, meaning that you won't be able to execute any other commands as well because you're 1 off the count. And 2, you'd stick out a lot compared to the rest of the flight. It'd be really noticeable that you're taking the exact opposite step compared to everyone else. So if you were to find yourself doing the wrong count on the wrong step, just quickly adjust yourself and go back to the correct count. Another problem that I see sometimes that new cadets make is called penguining. Basically, when you step out with, say, your left foot, your left arm swings out, and then you end up looking like this while you're marching. This is not the correct form. If you find yourself doing this, please adjust yourself accordingly and get back on track as soon as possible. This is what it should be looking like. So I'll now demonstrate one more time what everything looks like from forward march to marching to halt. Flight of 10, halt, forward, march, left, right, left, right, flight, halt. That's it for me for forward march and halt. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I or someone else will come and answer them. If you're in touch with your flight commander or sergeant, you can ask them the questions too. That's it for me now. I'll see you guys some other time.